Well, good Thursday morning, everybody, and thank you so much for joining us. Tina, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, doing well. So we did a little chat yesterday about the new ABC shows that were coming out.
Yeah, a lot of them.
You did an awesome job with all of those shows that are coming out. There's really a lot of programming.
Which is good for us.
It's going to be great for us, and especially for fans of Roseanne, for fans of American Idol, for fans of, Dancing with the Stars. Is going to be a junior one, like we said.
Yep.
But we put up a little poll yesterday on our Facebook page. We learned how to do that thanks to our digital department here, and you guys voted, and we had several votes for American Idol. We had 2 for Dancing with the Stars Junior, 4 for Little Mermaid Live, but as you see, the clear winner here with the laugh little reaction was Roseanne.
Did you vote?
I did vote. I voted for American Idol personally. What did you vote for?
I voted for Roseanne.
Okay.
But I think that is kind of telling of my age, I guess, because I'm really excited for that.
Well, Roseanne was such a great show, and it's coming back with those great characters. I'm glad everybody signed on like we talked about. But, I'm personally excited for American Idol because, like I said yesterday, also, I had a personal connection to it because I wanted to be on that show so bad. Before I did TV, I was a singer, a songwriter, and I sort of had that aspiration. And what's funny is when I was looking on Facebook today, they have that fun little memory feature that
where they say like a year ago or 2 years. Yeah.
A year ago, 2 years ago, 4 years ago. So actually 4 years ago, in 2013, I was in LA and I got interviewed by this little publication over there called The Daily Breeze. And they took this picture of me there at the front of line for American Idol. Look at that. I look pretty young. No beard, just all the ambition in the world and very skinny. And then our director, Bob, just said nice faux hawk in my ear, and it's true. It was a nice faux hawk.
Wait, you have a funny story about the guy next to you, right?
I do. That guy was a James Brown impersonator, as you see, and, just to be standing next to him at the beginning of the auditions, you think, is this guy going to make it? Is anyone next to me going to make it? He actually ended up making it on the actual show to meet the celebrity judges, which is insane to me. He was kind of a goofy guy. He couldn't really sing that well, but
he had a gimmick.
He had a gimmick. He was quirky, and it just goes to show, someone standing right next to you could make it, and you don't necessarily ever make it.
I think that's what is the lure of that show, is that anybody in that big crowd could be the winner. Now, you said you were in LA here. Where were the other places that you went?
So I went to LA twice. I went to Portland. There was one here in Tucson, actually, and then I think I went to one in Phoenix maybe at one point. I can't remember.
Okay.
But it was a lot of fun. And, it's just good to go and meet fellow singers and fellow people with the same dream. It was a good time. So, that was fun. American Idol's coming back.
Yes, so we're excited. And we'll do these kind of polls on our Facebook page. If you guys don't follow us, go follow us at TucsonMorningBlend.com. Or no, at Tucson Morning, or Tucson Blend?
On our Blend page on Facebook. Yep, if you go to Facebook.com/TucsonBlend.
Tucson Blend.
You should be able to find our page. And we'll do those maybe a few times a week. We haven't really decided either Monday, Wednesday, or Friday, or what we're really going to do.
Right, and vote, and then we'll talk about it in chat, and we'll have kind of our own thing. But when you were doing American Idol, were you also working at In-N-Out at the same time?
I was.
Was that the same time
it's
frame?
In the same time frame, sort of. I was sort of aspiring to be a singer during that time, and I worked at In-N-Out Burger. A lot of people may not know this, but I worked there for 7 months. It was a good gig while I had it. And then I worked for Apple. But while I was at In-N-Out, I was a huge fan of the burgers. Obviously, they give you a free one every single time you work.
Oh, really?
And so you better bet I took advantage of that.
What? Why did I not know that? I would have went to go work there. So are you a little bummed about this new news?
There's new news that In-N-Out, although it was the favorite around the country, and that was according to the 2017 Harris Poll Equitrend, now it's not #1. It's bumped down to #2 because Five Guys Burgers and Fries actually is out on top now. And I'm not a big fan of that. Are you?
Of Five Guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just too overwhelming for me. Too many toppings. It's not as simple as In-N-Out Burger. They don't have the formula down as well, in my opinion.
Well, I'm about I want it messy. I want my clothes you want to be able to tell what I ate by what I'm wearing, kind of a thing. But yeah, In-N-Out was basically a top for 2 years, so they were kind of like the reigning champ. Five Guys get in. Now, if you're wondering, how do you come up with this list, or how do you get where you're at? They basically go with familiarity, quality, and how likely you are to consider purchasing its items. So if you just went by familiarity, these wouldn't necessarily be there, because I don't know if In-N-Out and Five Guys are that familiar. You're thinking McDonald's and stuff like that. But those brands didn't quite make it in the other categories.
Right, and here's the fact that this is going to force In-N-Out, I think, to expand. They've been reluctant in the past. They're still a family-owned company, privately owned, and they really have just focused on the West Coast. But people on the East Coast, if In-N-Out ever expands, they're going to be able to enjoy that too. Five Guys is over there.
I think a lot of people also, do you guys remember back in 2009, there was that famous picture of President Obama at the time going to Five Guys. He bought all of his staff burgers from there, and it kind of went viral.
Yeah.
Maybe that kind of gave him a little, a little nudge,
Oh, yeah, if it came from Obama, it's like an amazing person to say, yeah, this is a great burger.
So what I'm saying is In-N-Out, if you'd like me to come eat over there and maybe give you a little bump, I'd be happy to eat over there. We know how I feel about food.
Animal style?
I do like it animal style.
Yeah, animal style is pretty good.